The Orion Nebula is built on a swirling star bed of dreams and expectations. In my mind, the sculpture reaches for a dream and is part of a connection, a deep connection that speaks to my heart as a sculptor, of reaching for a dream, of being involved in the deepest processes of my art in the foundry and in making metal breathe, of making metal into a glowing surface, of coaxing the elements and ores forward through various heats, through annealing, through techniques of raw touch, of tools, of so many things go into a cast, that each one of these Orions is an original that bears my fingerprints as a sculptor, but it also shows how the vision of sculpture circles on a dream. In a nebula, in interstellar space, all the gases of a nebula collect into circles and streams that create almost a bloodstream similar to humankind, that collects and condenses into stars and into the birthplace of planets, and is actually the home of the creation of humankind that rises from originally from star beds. So bronze is a stardust material, and the human factor in the creation of bronze, as it comes into my art as a figurature, creates a connection between broad space and ideas of connection into creation and creativity, and humankind being a summary of a creative impulse that pervades the universe. This is all about power, of being connected to beauty, of being connected to positive forces that collect and create and bring us into a vision of who we are as human beings. Bronze is a mysterious substance, and this is certainly conveyed in all the hallways and passages that collect in this bronze into creating whorls and turbulences and fiery passages that melt amethyst and bring out the malachite and the sapphire into almost a passionate type of surface that begs a person to touch it and become part of its creational root, that was my fingerprints for all the striations and all the grooves and all of the myriad transiting, whirling, dancing passages that make it almost a rhythm sculpture. That's what a nebula is to me. It's all about rhythm and movement and condensing material into the final vision of bronze. This is the Fournier patina. Again, this Orion Nebula has made use of my historic number 8 loop tool that creates a scintillating passage. It doesn't occur anyplace else in my art. It's a new form of this minute, glittering starbed type of star-like. It's almost like a molten flow or shawl of diamonds that fall into the bronze and that exude a kind of color of sapphire, gold, and all of these. It's a Fournier patina. It's an application as much as it is a bloom. That bronze breathes out under very high heats and creates pearls and pearlescences, and it breathes molten gold from deep inside the metal and blooms it onto the surface, and the platinum blooms onto the surface as well, but it also then boils back down deep into applications of of minerals, and then they come back out. So it's a breathing in and a breathing out, and a breathing in and a breathing out process in the foundry as the torches take and sweat all these various amalgams in and out of the metal, and it's a living art. And the bronze patina is living, and you can see it in the way that no light will ever really touch it, that every light brings something new to the surface, a new revelation. It's never static, it's liquid, it's always changing, and has this vitality that for me as a sculptor is always renewing to me whenever I see my work. And I'm so thrilled to be able to share it with you.